Hi everyone, this is Josh from Emperor Wargaming, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for you on the two latest additions for Star Wars Legion, in that we've got the two tanks. So we've got the Trade Federation tank, and we got the TX-130 Sabre tank. So I'm going to start with the Sabre tank because I'm collecting clones and I'm really excited. I've had this box with me all day and I just want to open it. So, comically big knife. There we go. Let's have a look. Get rid of all of that. Okay, so a lot of sprues, which is nice. I mean, look at the size of that. That is obscene. That is absolutely massive. And then, of course, the very tiny little plastic stand for it. So let's have a look. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually quite impressed with Fantasy Flight's sprues on plastic on sprues. It's very good quality. It's not, I don't want to name drop, it's not like other companies where you're getting bits left behind, you need mould line removers. It comes off very nicely, and you know, this looks on the whole quite simple to put together, but that does look very nice. So we'll move that out of the way just for now, and we'll get into the important bits, which is the cards. Let's have a look. Okay, so here we go. So straight up, armour 2, which is always good, cancel all those non-critical scores. Arsenal 2, get to use 2 weapon systems, again very handy. Outmaneuver, I like this a lot. You can spend dodge tokens to cancel crit results, which obviously you couldn't before, and with crits only doing damage to tanks, that outmaneuver is going to come in so helpful. I like the weapon systems on it, 2 red, 2 black, 2 white, critical 1 and impact 2, very nice. The weak points, that's very interesting, something very like modern armour about it, in that obviously tanks of the modern age, they have rear and the sides are a little bit weaker. I like what they've done there, as interesting. So critical 1, obviously we can convert, while converting offensive surges can change up to 1 surge result to a crit, handy. Impact 2, when attacking armour you can change 2 regular hits to a crit. So yeah, we like that a lot. Let's have a look at these. Ayla Sakura, Inspire 2, can remove 2 suppression tokens. It's not bad, you know, but sometimes a suppression token can be quite handy. Veteran Clone Pilot, you can use that unit to spend each other's aim, dodge and surge tokens until the end of the phase. Not bad. Plo Koon, until the end of your activation, Agile 2. After you perform a standard move, gain 2 dodge tokens. And obviously with it having that outmaneuver to spend dodges to cancel crits, that's the one I think you're going to want to go for. It is the most expensive, rightly so, but that's what you want. And then we've got the additional arsenal weapons. So you've got the TX-130 twin laser turret, only 14 points for 3 black dice with critical 1. It's not too bad. The beam turret, I like this from the sounds of it. With this weapon you may perform up to 2 extra attacks using only this weapon. Each attack must be against an enemy unit that is within line of sight and is not already defended, and at range 1 of the previous defender. So this is going to really put people off trying to keep their droid squads close together to get the chain activations going. I like that card, that's going to be handy to have. Again, 30 points, it is the most expensive, probably worth it though. 3 types of shells. So we've got high energy, armor piercing and bunker buster. I'm not a huge fan of the bunker buster ones. 1 black, 3 white, it's not great. The scatter seems a bit strange to me. You may place each defending non-leader mini in cohesion. Well, aren't they already in cohesion? I don't know, someone let me know. So not a huge fan of the bunker buster ones. Armor piercing, I mean, against another tank, that's probably what you're going to want to take. You get to add impact 3 to your attack pool, and at the end of the activation, if you didn't use this card, it just readies automatically, saves on doing a ready action, quite handy. High energy shells, these are cool. I mean, 2 red, 1 white, what's not to like about that? And high velocity, so if you're, this means they can't spend dodge tokens to cancel anything from this. That's going to be handy, especially when they've got the outmaneuver to get rid of the crits. So if you're going up against another clone player, you're going to want to have some of them. And then, what else have we got? So, we've got linked targeting array, gain target 1, and obviously the HQ uplink is going to come in handy as well. Issue yourself the orders. So, there we go. That's the TX-130 Sabre tank. Obviously, you get the... Let's have a look, actually, see what the instructions are like for this. Yeah, that looks all very simple. So yep, very excited to start building that tomorrow. That will be my weekend project. Next, Trade Federation tank. Have to say big thank you to my friend Alex for letting me unbox his before I post it to him. But let's have a look. Comically oversized knife. Plastic. Oh, look at that. That just looks cool. You got to admit, I don't care what faction you collect, the Trade Federation tank does just look slicker and cooler. And that's coming from a clone collector. I mean, look at all of that. It's awesome. I am quite jealous that he's got this, to be fair. He's going to have the joys of putting it together. Again, another ridiculous size base. Look at that. It's absolutely obscene. Move that over there. We've got some droid pilots. Going to be fiddly as anything to put together, which we like. Little stand to make it look like it's hovering. Instruction book. And now let's look at the cards. Okie doke. So, AI attack. Unless you have a face-up order token, you first your first action must be an attack if able. When you've got range 4, that's not the worst thing in the world, especially with 4 red dice. That is going to be nasty. It's got Arsenal 2, so you're going to be able to use 2 different weapon systems as well. Barrage. If you do not use Arsenal during your activation, you can perform 2 attack actions. That is disgusting. You could roll 8 red attack dice against 1 unit, I'm assuming. That's not bad, you know. Weak point is its rear. It's fair enough. There's not a lot of it to hit from the side, to be honest. Quite a sleek looking thing. And it rolls red defense dice as well. That's always nice. So, let's have a look. So, the T-Series Tactical Droid Pilot. Okay, so you lose AI attack, you gain Field Commander. After a friendly neutral command card is played, you may be nominated as a commander. Handy for issuing orders out to the droids. The 00M, who knows, series droid pilot. You gain Coordinate Droid Trooper. After you're issued an order, you may issue an order to a friendly droid trooper at range 1. So that's all about chaining those droids, getting as many of them as you can to form that long link to pass the orders down. Lock Dird. You lose AI attack even while this card is exhausted. Very handy. Until the end of your activation, each of your weapons gains suppressive. It's not bad. Better than nothing. Then we've got those high energy shells, the armor piercing and the bunker busters, and targeting array and HQ uplink. So, which one would I think would win? In an out-and-out fight, I would say it's probably going to be the AAT Trade Federation tank is going to win. Which would I prefer having? It's a tough call, you know. I'd probably take the Sabre tank with the beam, and then you get all the extra attacks against different targets. But having said that, the barrage rule is going to be very nasty if you don't use the arsenal. I mean, 8 red attack dice is going to be disgusting against anything, no matter what you are. And I mean, the red defense dice as well is good. So let's have a look at points cost. So they're both 170 points. They both have 9 health, 6 health when they start going wrong, or potentially going wrong. Both roll red defense dice. The Trade Federation tank is slower, can only do a speed 1 move, whereas the TX-130 can do speed 2. The Trade Federation tank has got 2 different weapons as standard, whereas the clone one's only got 1. It's a tough call, which would I think would be better. They've both got their positives and negatives. Personally, like I say, out and out fight, I'm backing the droid tank. In a larger army, I'd rather have the Sabre, I think. That's my own personal opinion. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. If you've got experience of playing with these two, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. All of this is now available on the Emperor Wargaming website, so go check us out. Cheers. Bye.